Here's some fun we're gonna show on Hennessy's been about. Coffee while we're on the go on Hennessy's been about. Learn everything you need to know about coffee, cause we're here to show. Been here, been there on Hennessy's been about. Learn everything you need to know about coffee, cause we're here to show. Been here, been there on Hennessy's been about.
So, one of the other things that Hennessy Coffee does when we work with Peter, we get the product to market. Then we train the staff that are making the coffee for you. Generally when you get to a venue, you have professional barista staff that have been trained by Hennessy to ensure that all Peter's hard work and the journey from where the coffee came from, by a ship, into our warehouse here, roasted by our head roaster, and finally getting your destination, it's getting to a place with a professional barista to ensure you're getting some great value and great quality product when it goes into the cup. One thing I do like about working with coffee, the Platinum blend in particular has taken a lot of work to get a particular blend made up. Peter, tell me a bit of the blend, tell me how it all works together. It does take a while to develop a blend.
It does, John. You go through the cupping stage initially of your green beans, work out what is going to work, what isn't going to work. We then understand the moisture contents, the density for the coffees, how we put them together. We understand how our roaster works, why it works, and we can produce the perfect blend.
I tell you what, we have been producing the perfect blend. Here at Hennessy Coffee we've been getting some great rewards out there with winning medals in different categories. This is the sort of process we love to get involved in, and this is the sort of process that leads up to you enjoying that fabulous beverage in the cup at your location. So ladies and gentlemen, after we've roasted the coffee, we take the coffee on another bit of a journey. This is to ensure no rocks or stones get caught in the grinders where you're at, so your baristas have got great quality when they're working and making your coffee. Peter, tell me how that occurs.
You're right, John. It's called destoning. What happens is we've got a fan on the top of this unit here which sucks the coffee up out of the cooling tray, leaving the heavier stones at the bottom. Stones, screws, whatever foreign bodies we've got in the coffee.
And you do get a lot out of coffee, don't you, if they've been...
You can, yes, depending on your processes, wet, dry processes, where the coffee's come from, the stages it's gone through, yes, you can get a lot of foreign matter.
Once it's dropped up from there, we drop it down into our bins ready for packing.
That's correct.
Yeah, so you can see that this product's still on quite a bit of a journey before it heads into a coffee bag and into a truck and to a venue near you. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We've come a long way from the farm with this crop. It's been by a ship, it's been put into a 60 kilo bag, it's been roasted by a head roaster Peter, de-stoned and right through the packaging plant. The coffee's nearly at its end journey. That end journey will be at a venue near you, in a cafe, who will be promoting this fantastic brand with a professional barista, and that's why coffee, tea and all associated products are going very well out there in the marketplace. Coffee, very, very social and a wonderful product. The journey's at the end when it gets into your cup. We hope you enjoy the beverage. We hope you enjoy today's show. A little bit about how coffee and tea get to your venue. Here's what we're going to do, ladies and gentlemen. Here's a signed bag done by John Hennessy with head roaster Peter. This will be given away at the Australasian Gaming Show 2012. Come on down to the Hot Club Barista Cup, sponsored by Brita Professional. Grab this bag. We'll give it away to the first person who comes up and talks about this segment. See you at the show. Thanks for all the team here. It was great roasting coffee for you. Hope you had a great time, and we'll see you again soon.
Been here, been there on Hennessy's been about.
Campbelltown settlement in the 1820s meant that soon people were travelling to and from the district area, from Sydney, Parramatta, Camden. At first the roads were rough tracks suitable only for horse and drays. By the 1840s, man-made roads were carrying wagons and passenger coaches over roads featuring extensive earthworks and stone bridges over the major creeks. Every 10 miles the coaches stopped at coaching inns to change horses, and soon travel to the colony was starting to resemble travel in England. Unfortunately, bushrangers were a constant problem in the colony from the earliest times. Cow Pasture Road, Raby Road and Cobbity Road were favourite haunts for many bushrangers.
Travellers ran the risk of being held up by armed gangs who were usually escaped convicts, who thought a life on the run was a better option than life as a convict. Several of Australia's most notorious bushrangers have strong ties with the Macarthur region. In March 1863, the body of Henry Mans was brought by train from Sydney to Campbelltown. Mans became involved with bushrangers who held up a gold escort and had been sentenced to death for his part in the robbery. His body was returned to his birthplace of Campbelltown. By 1858, the railway had reached Campbelltown. The journey from Campbelltown to Sydney took 1 hour 45 minutes, with a single line carrying 4 trains per day. At first there was no stations between Campbelltown and Liverpool, because there was no villages. As people soon began to move into the district and rural estates were established in 1870 and 1880, platforms were constructed and passengers could stop at Glenfield, Ingleburn and Minto. At the height of the Great Depression in 1932, construction of the Harbour Bridge was completed. Access by road and rail from one side of the city to the other was now a reality. This meant it was possible to travel by train from Campbelltown to Sydney, change lines and continue across the bridge to North Sydney and beyond. For the next 35 years, steam and diesel trains travelled from Liverpool to Campbelltown until the electrification of the line in 1968. Here at Hennessy Coffee, we're always thinking about the environment. Loving what's being produced at the moment by a company called Keep Cup. We can customise our Keep Cups with our own brand, and you get the opportunity to take away an 8 ounce or a 12 ounce takeaway cup that's reusable. These will fit into your car, are a great option for you to highlight what your beverage is for your local barista to work from. You can have a cappuccino, latte, flat white, add your sugars, low fats, soy milk. You can have a whole range of different options on the back, allowing your local barista to reuse your cup every time you duck into their shop for a beverage. So when thinking about the environment, think Hennessy Coffee, think Keep Cups. What a great idea. So following on from our roasting technique, we like to make sure that you have got qualified barista staff working in your club, your hotel or your cafe. We introduced Tua, part of the Hennessy training team, works at the Hennessy Coffee Academy. Let's run through some basic drinks with Tua, and if anybody has any questions or wants to come via our academy, feel free to do so. It's all about quality of cup. We've done the whole roasting process, we've showed you quality, we've bagged our product, we've got it to market. It comes down to your staff now making these drinks for your customers to enjoy. In technique, the things we teach at the Academy, there's a whole range of technique that we need to focus on, but it's all about using freshly ground coffee and ensuring that you grind on demand. Now Tua's going to run you through the program. We're going to fill up our group handle, we're going to tamper, we're going to come across and we're going to make a cappuccino and a latte. The sort of skill set you do need is all about quality focus on what you're achieving, which is a great product for the end user, and making sure your customers enjoy a full cafe experience. Here we can see Tua, he's already engaged a group handle and now he's making milk. And it's all about workflow. It's all about mise en place. It's all about making sure that we flow on from coffee, straight into milk, straight into service. The steam arm's being cleaned, one of the big things we teach. We're also purging that steam arm, making sure it all stays clean. Let's just watch the finished product that Tua's going to complete here, which will be all served to your customers in a great standard. And that's what we're all about, standards. Ensuring that the customer gets the same beverage time and time again. So today we're using the Black Diamond blend, which makes an awesome cup of coffee. It's a great opportunity to showcase a latte in a latte glass, but it's also a very, very great opportunity to showcase the cappuccino.
Being here, being there, on Hennessy's being about.
Need to know more? Check out our new website, hennessycoffee.com.au. You can even grab a brochure. We're here to talk to you about our coffee, our tea, our whole range of products and how to inspire your staff to take your coffee offering to the next level.
Here's some fun we're gonna show on Hennessy's being about. Coffee while we're on the go on Hennessy's being about. Learn everything you need to know about coffee, cause we're here to show. Being here, being there, on Hennessy's being about. Learn everything you need to know about coffee, cause we're here to show. Being here, being there, on Hennessy's being about.